Cindy, you're watching 13 News at noon. Thank you so much for joining us on this busy Monday. Right now we're taking a live look outside, the city blanketed with snow. Not busy in terms of traffic or people heading to work, but busy in terms of a whole lot of snow and a whole lot of wind across central Indiana. And Sean Ash, you have been on it all weekend long, along with the rest of the 13 storm team. Another weather impact alert day. And it's a good thing most people took the day off and are home. Because otherwise it would have been much worse out there.
Well, you know, and yesterday toward the evening, a lot of folks were saying, what the heck, where's the snow? And, you know, it was a long duration. I mean, we had steady snow last night, early this morning. The snowfall accumulation is done. The wind is not. And that's why we're still going to have some issues, I believe, as we go throughout the afternoon. I want to show you the traffic map here around the metro area. Numerous crashes. The road crews are doing an awesome job, as well as they can. Now the snow is over, but we still have a steady north wind, and that's in the 15 to 20 range. So that will easily impact the east-west roads. And so they're going to plow these bad boys. We're going to see some pavement, but then that wind is going to put, you know, some of that blowing snow over top of them. It creates a bit of a glaze. This is just one of the accidents here. This is I-65 there at 21st Street. We've seen a lot of these. We are seeing much more cleared pavement. That is good news. Roads are much better than they were this morning, but those are the main roads. We still have to worry about the neighborhoods here. This is what's left of the winter storm snow over the southeastern corner of the state in the next hour. That's going to be out of here. Temperatures in the mid-20s now. I mentioned that wind. Yeah, it's still kind of needle-like, 15 to 20 miles per hour here. So we're going to talk about snow numbers and look ahead in the 7-day forecast. We got another chance of snow and when we might flirt with freezing, all coming up here in a few minutes.
We'll see you then, Sean. Thank you. This winter weather is having an impact, of course, all across central Indiana, primarily on the roads. In fact, state police out of Indianapolis say they have responded to over 150 crashes, and they are urging you to just stay home if you don't absolutely have to be out. I want to get out to our Matthew Foltz. He's been keeping an eye on the downtown area for us so far today. Matthew, looks like roads are still covered.
Yeah, Dustin, that's right. We are here at the intersection of Delaware and New York Street, just near Mass Ave, and you can see it's pretty empty. This normal time of day, there's packed with people, but as you can see, a few cars, as that one car, you know, looks like it has front-wheel drive trying to, you know, make its way, just slipping. But most roads here in downtown Indy look exactly like you're seeing right here. But we have seen multiple DPW crews out and about trying to work around the clock to plow these roads. In fact, according to Indy Snow Force, DPW crews have plowed most of the downtown streets within the last 2 hours. Most of the streets east of downtown have not been touched within the last 8 hours. We did speak with one woman who actually had to go into work this morning, and she ended up getting stuck in the alleyway just feet from her home. So my photographer, Russ Govert, and I actually stopped to help. And here's what she had to say about tackling the roads this morning.
And I've been driving just super slow, and so has everyone else. Like, I feel like everyone's been doing a great job of being really mindful. The main roads were really not too bad, and we did great coming home in general, but just the alley here got stuck, and then you guys found me and helped me push my car into my garage. So I'm incredibly grateful for that.
Also spoke with many people and saw many people actually shoveling sidewalks, making sure neighbors and others had a safe place to walk. I want to mention that Metro Police tell us that they have responded to at least 65 slide-offs and accidents within Sunday night into Monday morning. So that just goes to show you how much this snow has really impacted people. But again, as you take a look behind me, Mass Ave looks like to be a ghost town with just a few amount of people walking out and about. But Dustin, I know you and I and Sean, we're all snow lovers. So the kids at home, I'm sure they're having a big, happy snow day today. And if you are at home and off from work, you just got to embrace it, my friend.
A lot of fun as long as you don't have to get out into it on the roads. Yeah, Matthew Foltz live for us downtown. Thank you. And make sure you have our live Doppler 13 weather app. It'll give you the latest snow totals where you live. Plus, there's interactive radar that you can go all the way down to and check in your neighborhood. It's a free download in your phone's app store. This afternoon, crews are still working to get those roads clear, as Matthew just showed us. This is from Lebanon here. Most of central Indiana under some kind of travel advisory. Let's take you to the Department of Homeland Security's travel advisory map. Yellow includes Marion County. That means advisory or use caution. There it is right there. Orange is a watch. This means you should only travel if it's essential, like to and from work. And as you take a look there, you can see that Hendricks, Hamilton, Hancock, Shelby counties all in that yellow watch right now. Counties in red, those are the ones primarily down in southern Indiana. That's a travel warning, and that includes around here, Johnson, Morgan, Monroe, Brown, and Bartholomew counties. People in those communities are being asked to avoid all travel because of just how dangerous the conditions are right now. Crews at the Indianapolis International Airport have also been working to clear the runways. Take a look at this video they posted to social media. Right now, the airport is experiencing multiple delays and cancellations, as you'd expect, with more cancellations expected actually later today. If you do have a flight, make sure and check with your airline before you head over to the airport. Shelters across central Indiana are helping families who need a warm place to stay in these snowy conditions. Even before the snow started to fall yesterday, the Wheeler Mission Women and Children's Shelter was already getting people inside and out of the cold. While the shelter serves hundreds every day, the staff was ready for many more to come in during the week. With the city's winter contingency plan now in place, the shelter is focused on bringing in more single women.
So not just today, but the next couple days, making sure that people know that this is dangerous weather and that if you're not dressed for it, and even if you are, you shouldn't be outside day after day the next couple of days.
A good reminder, it's only going to get colder from here. If you also need a warm place to wait out the snow, there's a new warming shelter off 21st Street and Emerson Avenue. It's at IPS School 68. Now to some of the other headlines this afternoon. The search for the suspect accused of shooting an Orange County Sheriff's deputy down in southern Indiana is over. State police say 33-year-old Austin Sheppers was killed by police in Louisville over the weekend. Sheppers is accused of shooting Orange County Deputy Zach Andre during a traffic stop Friday just north of West Baden Springs. Police say Andre had pulled over to help who he believed to be a stranded driver, but when he confronted the suspect, officers say Sheppers shot the deputy several times and then drove off. At last check, Deputy Andre was in a Louisville hospital in critical condition. And take a look here. On Saturday night, dozens of community members, they all gathered for a vigil to pray for that deputy's recovery. Deputy Andre's family and friends and fellow law enforcement, as you see there, they were all there to pray for him. And of course, we will continue to follow this story and we'll update you on Deputy Andre's condition just as soon as we learn more. The Colts season is now over, and we already know General Manager Chris Ballard will be back next year along with head coach Shane Steichen. Jim Irsay making that announcement on social media right after Sunday's game. You're taking a look at the letter that was posted online. He said he knows those wanting an immediate change in leadership will be disappointed. But Irsay said he believes in Ballard and Steichen and their ability to take the team to the next level.